Life often feels chaotic, filled with distractions and suffering. But there's wisdom that transcends time, offering us a path to peace and happiness. Buddhist philosophy provides practical guidance for leading a fulfilling life, rooted in compassion, mindfulness, and personal responsibility. In this video, we delve into 5 core Buddhist principles that can transform how we live, how we treat others, and how we view our own existence. Stay with us as we uncover timeless teachings from the Buddha, along with my thoughts on how they can be applied in our modern world. Blank. Underscore. Blank. 1. Abstain from killing. Buddha's teachings. Buddha's first precept is simple. Do not kill, whether that's human life or the life of any sentient being. The practice goes beyond physical actions to include intentions. Don't wish harm upon others. Nor should you promote harm. Real-life examples. Consider a scenario where you're driving on the road and accidentally hit a bird. Though unintentional, the ripple effect of such actions holds value in how we react. Buddha teaches that we should embrace mindful compassion, where our intentions and actions align to preserve all life. My thoughts. In today's world, we might not kill directly, but how many times have we turned a blind eye to exploitation? Whether it's the mistreatment of animals in factory farms or the environmental destruction caused by human activity, there's a broader responsibility to live consciously. Respecting all forms of life is not just about avoiding harm but actively nurturing compassion. Blank. Underscore. Blank. 2. Abstain from stealing. Buddha's teachings. Stealing goes beyond physical theft. It includes taking what is not given, such as time, trust, and space. Buddha asks us to respect others' possessions and cultivate generosity in our lives. Real-life examples. Think about the small, unnoticed ways we may take things from others, whether it's borrowing something without asking or taking credit for someone else's idea. Even something like not respecting a colleague's time by constantly interrupting them is a form of theft. My thoughts. Stealing in modern times doesn't always involve taking material possessions. It can also involve intellectual theft or emotional manipulation. We often think of stealing as a physical action, but in reality, it's about respecting boundaries and acting with integrity. Buddha teaches that when we give freely, not only do we build trust and kindness in relationships, but we also create a cycle of abundance in our lives. Blank. Underscore. Blank. 3. Abstain from sexual misconduct. Buddha's teachings. Sexual misconduct involves harmful sexual actions, like cheating, abusing trust, or violating consent. Buddha does not advocate celibacy for everyone, but he stresses respecting others' relationships and acting with mindfulness. Real-life examples. Imagine being in a committed relationship and facing the temptation of infidelity. Buddha teaches that relationships are built on mutual respect and understanding. In this case, it's essential to reflect on how our actions affect others, maintaining both honesty and empathy. My thoughts. In today's digital age, sexual misconduct can also include manipulative online behavior or the objectification of others. The essence of this precept is not just physical action but a mindful approach to all forms of relationships, ensuring they are built on mutual respect and trust. Respect and consent are foundational to any relationship. Blank. Underscore. Blank. 4. Abstain from wrong speech. Buddha's teachings. Buddha's 4th precept addresses harmful speech, lying, gossiping, and slandering, all of which sow discord. Buddha emphasizes that speech should promote harmony, truth, and compassion. Real-life examples. In today's hyper-connected world, the impact of speech is magnified. A single malicious comment can spread hate online, while gossiping in the workplace can destroy trust. Buddha's teachings encourage us to speak with kindness and purpose, fostering a culture of support and empathy. My thoughts. In the age of social media, we must ask ourselves, how often do we use our words to tear down rather than build up? This precept speaks directly to how we engage with the world and our influence over it. Mindful communication is more vital than ever, and it's something we can all practice every day to promote a healthier, more connected world. Blank. Underscore. Blank. 5. Refrain from taking intoxicants. Buddha's teachings. Buddha advises against consuming substances that cloud the mind, alcohol, drugs, and anything that leads to heedlessness. Intoxicants disrupt mindfulness and create conditions where harmful actions are more likely. Real-life examples. Consider someone who drinks excessively at a social gathering, only to later find themselves in a conflict or regrettable situation. The consumption of intoxicants clouds judgment, and Buddha's message is clear. To live a mindful life, one must remain sober, both in body and mind. My thoughts. Intoxicants aren't limited to substances alone. In modern times, people are often intoxicated by ambition, material desires, or addiction to technology. These are equally powerful forces that cloud our judgment and distract us from living authentically. Practicing sobriety, both physically and mentally, allows us to cultivate a state of clear awareness, vital for making intentional, mindful choices. Blank. Final thoughts and lesson. Buddha's 5 precepts offer more than just moral guidelines. They represent a mindful way of living, where our actions are rooted in compassion, honesty, and respect. The teachings show us how we can live a good life by nurturing good karma and building strong moral character. By following these precepts, we aren't simply avoiding harm. We are actively cultivating virtues that lead to a life of peace, happiness, and contentment. In every interaction, whether with others or with ourselves, we have the choice to be compassionate, generous, mindful, and responsible. Conclusion. As you reflect on these teachings, remember that Buddhist philosophy is not just a set of rules, it's a transformative approach to life. Living a good life isn't about perfection, but about constant growth and mindfulness. Strive to incorporate these principles into your daily life and observe the profound changes that unfold. Call to action. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Buddhist teachings, subscribe to the Dharma Wisdom channel for more videos on mindfulness, self-improvement, and how to live a life filled with peace, clarity, and compassion. Further exploration and application of Buddhist principles. Living a life of mindfulness. The path laid out by Buddha is not merely a set of precepts to be followed but a philosophy of life that encourages mindfulness and awareness at all times. Whether you're navigating the complexities of modern relationships or facing personal challenges, the teachings of Buddha offer practical solutions. Mindfulness in everyday life. Mindfulness is often misunderstood as something reserved for meditation sessions. However, it's a way of living. When we practice mindfulness, we are fully aware of our actions, speech, and thoughts. Whether you're at work, at home, or in a social setting, mindfulness helps you stay grounded and aware of how you interact with the world. Practical steps. Mindful breathing. Pause during your day to take deep breaths. This centers your thoughts and reminds you to be present. Active listening. When engaging with others, give them your full attention. This fosters better understanding and respect. Non-judgmental observation. Instead of reacting impulsively, observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment. This cultivates emotional balance. Real-world application. In a fast-paced world filled with distractions, mindfulness can help you remain focused and calm, making it easier to live in alignment with your values. In business, it enhances decision-making, and in personal relationships, it fosters empathy and patience. The power of right intentions. Another core teaching of Buddhism is right intention, which goes hand in hand with the first precept of not killing. Buddha teaches that we must act with pure intent. This includes not only the actions we take but also the intentions behind them. Right intention in action. A common challenge in today's world is the constant temptation to act out of self-interest. Whether it's taking shortcuts in our work, exploiting others for gain, or simply trying to please others, these actions are rarely rooted in purity. Buddha's teaching reminds us that actions taken with good intentions, such as altruism or service, are far more impactful than actions driven by ego, fear, or greed. Real-world example. When facing a tough decision at work or in life, think about your motivations. Are you acting out of fear of judgment or a genuine desire to help? Shifting from self-centeredness to others-centeredness brings clarity and fulfillment. Creating positive karma. Blank. Underscore. Blank. The art of letting go. Non-attachment. Attachment is a central theme in Buddhist thought. It teaches us that clinging to people, things, or even ideas can cause unnecessary suffering. The Buddha was not advising us to give up everything we own or love. Rather, he teaches us to let go of the need to possess. Non-attachment in practice. Non-attachment doesn't mean detachment from the world or neglecting our responsibilities. Instead, it means embracing life without becoming enslaved by our desires. This could mean letting go of material desires, but it also refers to emotional attachment to past pain, failures, or even a sense of pride. Real-world application. Consider your own attachments. How many things do you hold on to that no longer serve you? Whether it's a past relationship, a job that drains your energy, or old grudges, letting go frees you from the emotional weight that holds you back. Buddha's wisdom encourages us to live life with a light touch. If we can practice non-attachment, overcoming we are free
to embrace the moment without fear or longing for what we do not have.
At the core of Buddhism is the Four Noble Truths, which reveal the nature of suffering and its cessation. The fourth noble truth, the path to end suffering, is the Noble Eightfold Path, which aligns perfectly with the 5 precepts discussed earlier. The Four Noble Truths. 1. Suffering exists. Dukkha, life involves suffering, pain, and dissatisfaction. 2. The cause of suffering, our attachment to desires, ignorance, and unwise actions cause suffering. 3. The end of suffering. Suffering can end through detachment and the cessation of desire. 4. The path to the end of suffering. The Noble Eightfold Path guides us to liberation. The Noble Eightfold Path. The Eightfold Path is a practical guide that aligns with the principles of ethical conduct, mental discipline, and wisdom. It includes 1. Right understanding, seeing things as they truly are. 2. Right thought, cultivating thoughts of compassion and non-harm. 3. Right speech, speaking truthfully and kindly. 4. Right action, acting with integrity and compassion. 5. Right livelihood, earning a living in a way that does not cause harm. 6. Right effort, cultivating a positive and diligent mindset. 7. Right mindfulness, developing awareness of body, feelings, mind, and phenomena. 8. Right concentration, engaging in practices that develop inner peace and focus. Real-world application. By integrating the Eightfold Path into daily life, you can develop a greater sense of purpose, wisdom, and inner peace. Whether it's in the workplace, at home, or in social settings, the Eightfold Path encourages you to live with intention, act with integrity, and be mindful of your thoughts. Blank. Underscore. Blank. Final thoughts. Embracing Buddhism in the modern world. Buddhism offers practical wisdom that can help us navigate the complexities of modern life. From our interactions with others to how we manage our own emotions, the teachings of the Buddha offer timeless guidance for living a peaceful, fulfilled life. Actionable insights for a better life. Practice mindfulness. Take time to focus on your breath and the present moment. Cultivate right intentions. Ensure that your actions come from a place of compassion and self-awareness. Let go of attachments. Free yourself from material and emotional burdens that no longer serve you. Live ethically. Strive to act with integrity and compassion in every interaction. Pursue wisdom. Continuously seek knowledge that deepens your understanding of yourself and the world. By applying these teachings, you not only create a more peaceful and harmonious life for yourself but also contribute to the well-being of others. Blank. Underscore. Blank. Conclusion. Buddhism isn't just a religion, it's a way of living a better, more fulfilled life. The 5 precepts, the 4 noble truths, and the Noble Eightfold Path provide a blueprint for overcoming suffering, achieving enlightenment, and finding true happiness. Embrace these principles and witness the transformation in your own life. Blank. Underscore. Blank. Call to action. If you found this video insightful, Don't forget to subscribe to the Dharma Wisdom channel for more content on mindfulness, emotional regulation, and self-improvement. Share your thoughts in the comments below. How have Buddhist teachings influenced your life? Let's continue to explore and live with greater peace, awareness, and compassion. Continuing the journey. Applying Buddhist wisdom in daily life. The role of compassion in modern life. One of the most fundamental teachings of Buddhism is compassion. Buddha's life itself was an embodiment of compassion, as he dedicated his teachings to alleviating suffering and bringing peace to others. In today's fast-paced, often self-centered world, practicing compassion can feel like a radical act. Compassion in action. Compassion isn't merely feeling sympathy for others, it's about taking concrete action to ease someone's suffering. This can manifest in small, everyday acts, such as helping a colleague who is struggling with a task, listening deeply when a friend needs to talk, supporting a cause that seeks to improve the welfare of others. Practical steps to cultivate compassion. Start with yourself. Practicing self-compassion is the first step toward being able to help others. When you treat yourself with kindness, it becomes easier to extend that to those around you. Practice empathy. When someone is going through a hard time, put yourself in their shoes. This helps you understand their pain and offer appropriate support. Small acts, big impact. You don't have to change the world overnight. Simple gestures like holding the door open for someone or offering encouragement can make a big difference in someone's life. Real-world example. A manager in a corporate setting might practice compassion by recognizing when an employee is overwhelmed and offering support, whether through adjusting workload or offering encouragement. In a relationship, it could be as simple as actively listening to your partner's concerns without rushing to offer solutions. Compassion nurtures trust and connection. 2 essentials for building healthy relationships. The concept of impermanence, anicca. One of the most profound insights Buddha offered is the concept of impermanence, anicca. The understanding that nothing lasts forever. Everything, be it our emotions, our circumstances, or even our very lives, is in constant flux. Accepting this truth frees us from attachment and helps us navigate life with greater resilience. Living with impermanence. The notion of impermanence encourages us to embrace the present moment and not cling to things, people, or situations that might bring us fleeting satisfaction. By practicing impermanence, we learn to let go and appreciate life for what it is in each moment. Practical application. Embrace change. Instead of fearing change or resisting it, view it as an opportunity for growth. Life is constantly evolving, and each phase offers valuable lessons. Let go of regret. Past mistakes are just that, in the past. Focusing too much on them prevents us from living fully in the present. Enjoy the moment. When we accept that life is transient, we are more likely to savor the present, appreciating the fleeting beauty of each experience. Real-world example. If you're going through a tough phase in life, such as a difficult breakup or career setback, remember that this moment will pass. By embracing the impermanence of all things, you reduce the weight of your emotional suffering and can begin to move forward more easily. The practice of right action, Samma Kamanta. Buddha's right action is about living with integrity, doing no harm, and making decisions that reflect our values. It goes beyond moral conduct. It involves aligning every action with the wisdom and compassion that Buddhism advocates. Right action in the workplace. In a professional setting, right action can be understood as behaving ethically and with fairness. This could be reflected in honest business practices, treating colleagues with respect, making ethical decisions, even when it's challenging or inconvenient. Right action in relationships. Similarly, in relationships, practicing right action means being honest, loyal, and supportive. It involves actively working toward the well-being of others without selfishness. Real-world example. Imagine you're in a leadership position and are tasked with making a significant decision that affects your team. Right action would encourage you to make that decision based on fairness, transparency, and the collective good of the group, rather than personal gain. blank. The importance of right view, Samma Ditthi. Another core principle in Buddhism is the right view, understanding the world as it truly is. It involves seeing the nature of reality without the distortion of greed, hatred, and delusion. Right view is fundamental for making wise and informed decisions. Practical steps to develop right view. Seek understanding. Read, reflect, and learn from different perspectives. Be open-minded and approach new information with humility. Examine your biases. Recognize the ways in which personal desires and emotions might cloud your judgment. Let go of preconceptions to see the truth more clearly. Reflect on impermanence. Remember that all things are in flux. This awareness can help you let go of stubborn attachments to how things should be, and accept things as they are. Real-world example. In a business context, right view means making decisions based on objective analysis rather than emotions or personal biases. It encourages you to take a step back and view situations with clarity and wisdom. Blank, underscore, blank. The power of meditation and mindfulness practices. Meditation, as taught by Buddha, is one of the most effective tools for cultivating inner peace, clarity, and self-awareness. Through regular practice, we learn to quiet the mind, observe our thoughts without judgment, and connect more deeply with ourselves and the world around us. Meditation for everyday life. Mindful breathing. Start by focusing on your breath. Inhale and exhale deeply. If your mind wanders, gently bring your attention back to your breath. This practice helps you stay grounded and calm throughout the day. Body scan. This meditation helps release physical tension by mentally scanning your body from head to toe, allowing you to be more in tune with your physical state and emotions. Practical meditation for busy lives. Even if you have a hectic schedule, meditation can be incorporated in small intervals. Take a 5-minute break to practice mindful breathing. Pause during your day to reflect on your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Real-world example. In the midst of a stressful meeting or challenging situation, take a moment to breathe deeply. This small act of mindfulness can help calm your nerves, allow for better decision-making, and enhance your response to challenges. Blank, underscore, blank. Conclusion. Integrating Buddhist wisdom into daily life. Buddhism offers timeless insights that can be seamlessly integrated into our modern, often chaotic, lives. Whether you are seeking peace, clarity, or deeper understanding, the Buddha's teachings provide a practical roadmap for navigating life with wisdom and compassion. Key takeaways. Practice compassion and right action in all areas of life. Embrace the concept of impermanence and live with detachment from the past and future. Develop right view and make decisions with clarity and wisdom. Use meditation and mindfulness as tools for living in the present moment. Actionable advice. Start each day with a few minutes of meditation to center your thoughts. Reflect on your actions and intentions before making decisions, ensuring they align with your values. Be compassionate and practice kindness, not just to others, but also to yourself. Blank, underscore, blank. Final call to action. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to the Dharma Wisdom channel for more insights on living a mindful, peaceful, and resilient life. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. How have Buddhist principles impacted your life? Let's continue on this path together, fostering greater wisdom, peace, and compassion for ourselves and the world around us.